Welcome to another edition of my YouTube videos. Today we'll be talking about a very interesting topic, and it is having a to stop doing lists. Many people have been conditioned to have a to-do list, but how many of us know that equally important is for you to have a to stop doing list? If you are to achieve your goals that you have set for the year, be it your financial goal, be it your educational goal, be it your career goal, be it your life's goal, whatever goal you have set, there are certain things that you need to put in place that needs to comprise your to stop doing list for you to achieve that, even as you have done your to-do list. So I will ask you, do you have a to stop doing list? If you don't, the essence of this video is to show you the importance of having a to stop doing list, and some of the things that you can add to that list, my suggestions, and then you can build on it. So many people have a to-do list, but hardly do you see people who have a to stop doing list. It is interesting to think about the things you want to accomplish in life and work towards those goals. Over time, we end up spending our time on things that aren't important because we have not intentionally, sat down to write our to stop doing list. All we have is to-do list. And many times we don't know that equally important is to have your to stop doing list, so that you know these are the things that I need to stop doing that don't add up to me achieving the results that I want or the goals that I am in pursuit of. So there is an exercise that was suggested by Jim Collins, the author of the book Good to Great, and he said, suppose you woke up tomorrow and received 2 calls. He said the first call tells you have inherited about $20 million, no conditions attached. So maybe to bring it home, maybe whatever country you are in, just imagine that amount in your country's currency and no conditions attached. Then the second call tells you that you have a terminal disease and that you have less than a year or 2 to live. Now, what will you do differently? And in particular, what will you stop doing? Think for a moment about this, because you have 2 scenarios. What are you going to stop doing if you have 20 million in whatever currency? What is it that you want to accomplish or you wish you will accomplish with that amount of money? That money is no longer an obstacle for you. Then secondly is that you were called and said, this is it, you have this long to live due to a terminal disease. So what is it that you will stop doing? How will you look at life differently? So I said there are common reasons people are not doing what they want to do in life. Now, according to William J. Riley, in his book, How to Avoid Work, he states 3 reasons. And he said the first is people always say, I have no time. 2, they say I have no money. 3, they say my folks or my uncle, people around me don't want me to do it. These are the common excuses. So it is a global phenomenon. These are excuses that are common. So if you have whatever country you are in, if you have come to this point, you must have heard one of these 3 excuses, because they are the common reasons that people always come up with. So each of these excuses, upon closer examination, melts away, because time is the key in achieving any of your goals. Because without time, nothing is possible. Now, one of the greatest gifts that the Creator has given us in the universe is putting us within the confines of time. Because time gives you the privilege to be able to adjust, to be able to, take a new step, take a new direction, work things, achieve things. Where you have made mistakes, you can correct. There's nothing that is permanent within time. Because it's only in eternity that anything that you do, it's already permanent. You can't change it there. But within the confines of time, the precious gift that we have is that within it we can make anything possible, as long as we set our minds to it. So it is a gift that has been given to men. So each of us have the same 24 hours to do as we wish. So both the pauper and the high achiever, there is no difference. We have the same 24 hours. How do we use it is what differentiates or separates us. So both the person who is a pauper and the person who has been a high achiever in life, it all boils down to how they have used their time, the same 24 hours that we have been given. So each of us invests the time daily, either consciously or unconsciously. So the suggestion is stop squandering time on the meaningless things. That's why it is important that you have to stop doing list. Because when you don't have that, there is no way you will stop squandering time on meaningless things that don't add up to the overall achievement or attainment of your life's goals. So you don't want to wake up when you are probably 80 years of age and realize that you have unconsciously allocated all of your thought and effort towards things that don't add up to your life's goal. You don't want to wake up and realize that you have unconsciously allowed time to happen to you. You have spent it without really putting in a structured thought and effort into it, telling it this is what you want to do at this certain time, this is what you want to stop because you have this to achieve. So you have been conditioned to value decisions to add things more than valuing decisions to remove things. That we have had that unconscious programming, or sometimes will I say it's a conscious programming, that it is more important for us to have a to-do list, to add things, more than valuing decisions that will lead us to remove things out of our life. So we've come to a place where we value to-do list more than to stop list. And I'm here to tell you that, look, it is important that you have a stop list, that you value decisions that will make you to remove certain actions, certain activities that are not productive to you, certain activities that will not add up to your attainment of your life's goal. So the same Jim Collins also suggested that you ask 3 specific questions as a personal guidance mechanism, which can help you to create to stop list and course correct in your life's journey. And the first question he suggested that you ask yourself if you want to create a to stop list is, what are you deeply passionate about? What activities do you feel just you are made to do? That's the number 2 question. So first is, what are you deeply passionate about? Second is, what activities do you feel that you are genetically wired to do? Thirdly, what can you make a living at? So what activities can you do that you will make a living at? So if at least or more than 50% of your time falls outside the answers to the above questions, then the to stop list might be your most important tool. It will act as a compass as you navigate life's journey and goals. So if your answer to these 3 questions is not at least 50% or more, then you need to course correct. You need to adjust your compass. You need to adjust the direction that you have been moving in. That will set you on the path of where you need to be going to achieve your life's goal. So there are times when following your passion will not necessarily lead to a living. Following your passion can be horrible advice at such instances. So instead, you should focus on the thing you most like doing that others hate. So to create great results in your life, will require a fanatical dedication to consistency and discipline. So if you want to achieve your goals, you want to, hit specific targets in your life, career, business, you need to have a fanatical dedication to constancy of action and discipline to remain on a path that is taking you to where you need to be. So most people lead busy lives, but undisciplined lives. Like, they are very busy, but they are not getting what they need to be getting out of life. So you can be very busy, but at a closer examination of your life, you'll see that your actions are undisciplined. And those undisciplined actions will not get you the results that you want out of life. So once you know the right thing, do you have the discipline to do the right thing? And equally important, to stop doing the wrong things. That's why we are talking about this, to stop doing this. That do you have the discipline to stop doing the wrong things? Because it's not just enough that you have the discipline to do the right thing, but that equally important, do you have the same discipline to stop doing the wrong things? Think on this. So to stop doing this is more important than to do list in your journey for greatness. So things to consider for your to stop list. These are suggestions. You can build on it, you can add yours, you can remove some. There are things here that you might have conquered, and there are things that you are still struggling with. So you put them, create your own list. 1 is making excuses. Successful people do not blame others or make excuses or complain about their bad luck. They take responsibility for their lives. All right. Now, number 2 of the things you need to consider for your to stop doing lists. Drifting. Successful people plan. They don't drift through life. They set goals. They have a direction and a purpose. They do not drift. They plan their work, then work their plans. So you don't just allow life to happen to you. Plan for things that are happening in your life. Don't allow yourself to be blown by all manner of wind, direction of things, following the crowd. No. Where is the crowd going? Is it the same place as where you are going? Plan your life so that you'll be able to identify these things when they happen. Number 3, watching TV. Watching television. Many people are guilty of this. Spend so much time in front of a screen. Or being on your phone all day. So get out and meet people, network. Some people don't spend all day watching TVs. In fact, most times you see their libraries are bigger than their TVs in their houses. Spend time to learn, read, do things with people you want to lead or help or do business with. Don't just sit behind a screen or continuously you go out with friends and then instead of enjoying the beautiful environment, the beauty of nature, your head is down on your phone consistently. You're not paying attention to the conversation or to the environment or to connecting with the people there. Number 4, procrastination. They say is the enemy of success. So let's decide on our objective. List out the tasks that you have to complete. Prioritize them and then get on with the top ones. Don't keep postponing things. Say, no, I will do this later. If it's very important, if it adds to the attainment or the achievement of your overall goal, prioritize it and do it. Make it happen. Number 5, the easy stuff. You have to stop the easy stuff. Put the easy stuff on your to stop list. If you spend time on easy or less important tasks, then stop. You should focus on the most important jobs, the ones that will move you towards your strategic objective in life. Don't try to do the easy stuff that will not get you the kind of result that you want. Number 6, limiting your ambition. Successful people have enormous self-esteem or self-belief. They have drive, they have ambition. They hold themselves to high standards. So don't let any man or woman make you limit your ambition. Not even marriage should make you limit your ambition. Either as a man or a woman. In Africa, it is common for women to limit their ambitions because of marriage. But if you want to be successful, you need to have enormous self-belief and drive and ambition by yourself, knowing that, look, I am a go-getter. I can achieve this. I want more out of life. I won't settle for less. So any man that is coming will be able to support my ambition. Will want to be there for me and support me through this journey as I also support him through his journey. It's a partnership. It should be a win-win situation. It shouldn't be a win-lose situation. And no marriage should be a win-lose situation. It should be a win-win for both parties. If you can add some of these things to your stop list, the road to greatness will be a sweet journey for you. Because that road starts with being a disciplined person who has disciplined thoughts that are backed by disciplined actions. You know, this concept was used by Jim Collins in his book Good to Great, and he said those people who attain greatness, they are disciplined persons, they have disciplined thoughts, and they also back it up with disciplined actions. That's what brings about breakthrough results for them. So make up your mind that I am going to be a disciplined person, which will lead me to have disciplined thoughts and then disciplined actions to get me the results that I need to do. Because discipline will ensure that you have a to stop list. There are things you will just stop because they will not add to your life's goal or to your greatness in life. They say fast is a good way to get killed. Don't always try to follow the crowd because the crowd is rushing in a particular direction. Quickly. This is, that's why people get scammed. They get rich quick schemes. Because you want to get rich fast. You don't want to build wealth. And that's how you get scammed of your hard-earned money. So anytime you follow that fast path, that is a good way for you to get killed. And somebody will form mugu with you. They say, as we use it, we say mugu. Somebody will just play mugu on your head. So in an uncertain world, following the madness of the crowd is a good way to get killed. So don't have this head mentality. Don't have this, the crowd is right. No. Learn to question, learn to evaluate. What is it they are doing? Is this thing right? Where they are going to, is it the same place that I'm going? If it's not, it's okay to be different. It's okay to take a different path. And I trust that if you work on this, you create your stop list. This year is going to be a great year for you. You will see yourself hitting those goals. You will see yourself attaining great milestones in your life, and you will be the better for it. The society will be better for it because you have decided to take the bull by the horn and be the master of your fate. Thank you very much. See you next time on my YouTube channel.